If there's a choice at the end, I'm going to assume that'll probably be the end of the breaking point. So if it comes to that, this started with Jackson, it's going to end with Jackson.
How's the weather looking?
I know I'm giving it away,
no weatherman, but I am expecting it to ease off at some point. I'm going to let you know when to come in. You just keep your head down.
Copy that.
Monitor conditions and push for a higher position. Huh. That's an interesting objective. That's a thing that's very slow on the start there. Whoops. That sucked. That sucked. Keep forgetting about the lack of traction on the exit of corners. Ooh, that's an interesting bridge. Isn't Spain one of the LiDAR circuits now that I think about it though? The LiDAR circuits look really good. They really do. Oh yeah, we've got no chicane anymore.
Burn off some of this energy.
We got a flag. Finish 5th or above and get the fastest lap. Looks like it's gonna dry. If it does dry, I'm probably gonna move to the soft tires. I kind of wanted to be Jackson. A part of me wanted to be Jackson. Because obviously, he's had some stunning wet weather performances in the Aiden Jackson story. Winning at Silverstone. It really feels...
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Are you sure? Looks pretty bone dry to me. It really does look pretty bone dry. Oh, thank goodness they took that chicane out.
Let's get back up to racing speed.
I never really was a big fan of it. Well, I've got the fastest lap. I don't know. I think we should pit. I really do. It feels pretty dry. It doesn't like there's no spray coming off the car at all. I think I'm gonna come in. I really do. It feels pretty bone dry out here. Yep, DRS enabled. Yeah, I'm pitting.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm coming in. I'm going to fit the softs. Let's see. Yeah, it's bone dry, more or less. I don't know if they want me to pit though. I don't know if there'd be enough time.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box.
Yeah, that's exactly what I felt like doing. Yeah.
Understood. Copy that.
Oh. It did it by itself. I wonder if my mic picked up what I was saying there.
It's turning. We think it's time to box now. Copy that.
Oh man, I'm going to get held up by Aiden in the pits. I'm going to get held up in the pits. Maybe I should have pitted a lap earlier, honestly. I can't stay out here. I'm going to have to do it. Yeah. never really mentioned the tyre types in my commentaries.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Because I never really know the types. I don't think there's any information on what the types actually are. Or Russell is going very slowly. Very slowly. I think I had ERS battery on the whole time. I think this is doable. Just gotta make sure I get the fastest lap. Never really been a big fan of that chicane. I always get that wrong. I'll save up some battery, actually. I'm gonna push on this lap. Next lap even. Ah, shit. I tried to be... I think I was a bit too greedy there, trying to take it flat out, more or less. Although, yeah, you can. You can, pretty much. Alright, let's go. Once you get used to it, like the handling of these cars is beautiful. I think they finally got a lot right this year. It seems like. I mean, over F124, it wasn't too hard because that game was pretty abysmal. Almost everything in this game is a right step up from previous years, not just last year, but previous ones. Sorry, Aiden. Trying to give you space, mate. Beautiful move. I'm gonna flashback it because I want to fast lap. That was a beautiful move. Don't tell me it's going to rain again. Is it a Spa where all the conditions were kind of all over the place?
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
I think it was in Spa, wasn't it? In breaking point 1, and the conditions were all over the place. It went from like wet to dry, back to wet again for like the last lap, if I remember rightly. It's kind of weird seeing Lawson in the Red Bull car. I ain't gonna lie, it's really odd. I think they should still kind of give you the choice, you know, because in F1 99 in particular, there were a few driver changes in 99. There was Stefan Saracen that came in for, who did he come in for? Was it Minardi in 99? Was it Janae and Badoa? I think it was. I think it was Mark Janae and Luca Badoa, and Saracen came in for one of them two, I think. And Schumacher, and obviously there was one point where Zonta came in. No, not Zonta. It was Salo for Zonta for a couple of races, and then obviously Salo replaced Schumacher. After he broke his leg, and the F1 99 game had all those driver swaps.
If you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
It had all those driver swaps happen at the exact times. during the season. So you play championship mode,
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
and those events would actually happen. I think that's the only game to ever kind of do that. Apart from, obviously, F1 Career Challenge, for obvious reasons. I wonder if they will do the Collar Pinto doing swap. Well, it's not really, well, it is a swap really, isn't it? I think Jack's still going to be reserve driver, I think. Jack was really dealt a very unlucky hand, really. If you had no faith in him from the start, why did you even sign him? Mick Schumacher was right there, I guess. But that's probably me just being biased, to be honest. Oh, Norris has made a colossal error. He's still on the Interzolo. Oh dear. Lando Norris has made a bad error. See you later, buddy. Right around the outside.
You made it look so easy.
And Verstappen's winning again. Oh my god. You can definitely tell this story was done before 2024 even ended, I think. And they basically just assumed Verstappen would have another year of dominance. That's hilarious. These cars do feel so great to drive. There is a bit of... I'm having a bit of an issue with the rear traction, but that's probably just me. That's been a thing for years, really. So I should be more... I'm much more used to it. But yeah, so far so good.
Okay, this is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
For F1 25,
okay,
so far.
by 11,
the AI is
0
definitely
seconds.
better. Even on low difficulties, they're still kind of punchy and defend their positions, and you've actually got to work to pass them sometimes. I think the ERS is a little overpowered, honestly. I think overtake mode's a little overpowered at the moment, for sure. But yeah, I'm very happy so far with this game. I think this is probably has the potential to be one of the best games pretty much since 23, I would have thought. A lot of people liked the racing in 23. I don't think the racing's any good. I'm obviously coming from the experience of playing the F2 part of the when I did the Connosport prologue. So that's what I'm basing that off.
Okay,
so maybe the
gap
F1
ahead,
racing is better.
4.3 seconds.
That sucked. But yeah, maybe the F1 racing's better. So obviously I'll reserve that judgment until then. And obviously there might be a tyre bug in there. I don't know if that's only for F2 specifically or F1. So it will be a bit interesting to see what the status is there as well. So far, 25 is really impressive. Booyah!
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
A very strong showing from Connosport here in rain-soaked Barcelona. Looks like Ferrari will drop a place in the Constructors now as Connosport move into second place behind Red Bull.
Yeah, we're starting to see what they were capable of last season when they briefly topped the standings. Can they push for the top again? We'll see.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving.
It's
There's
Max
been a
winning in the
huge push
wet.
from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Really, if it's a wet race, just say bye-bye to Max Verstappen and end the day. The kid's equal with Hamilton in as far as the class in the wet is concerned. Heck, he might even be above Hamilton in the wet at this point. Not by much, though. I don't think it's by much. It's probably like the tiniest of margins. Undeterred, after his attempts to talk to Callie prior to the race, Jackson approaches Devon to see if he can get the siblings talking.
Hey,
Hayden, what can I do for you?
listen, I just spoke to Callie.
At least someone is.
Yeah, no, it's just that she said that she wanted to talk to you.
Really?
She just bumped into her. She said that...
Jackson, mate, it's a noble effort, yeah? You can't play a butler.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, did you honestly think this was gonna work? This little plan of yours? Huh?
Until he said no.
Yeah, I think so. Jackson, next time, try and make it believable, yeah?
You know the last thing that Davidoff said to me? Keep an eye on those two.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew that the team wouldn't work if Devon and Callie weren't getting along. Plus, you can't play Butler? I guess I took it personally.
Fair enough, Aiden. At least he's trying. Gotta appreciate the effort. As a second in place of the constructors, there are many in the media that are still waiting for the team to capitulate in a similar fashion to the previous season. Now at their home race, Jackson and Mayer hope to silence their detractors. And it's a choice again, so we'll pick Aiden. Yeah, first start to the season. I wonder if the choice is... Oh.
Hey, Andreo.
Hey, I spoke to Callie and Devon.
What did you say?
I called a meeting, made it sound important. They said they'd come.
So they'll just be waiting, together in your office? Well, that's perfect.
You really think this will work? How do you know they'll talk?
I just think they're ready to.
I guess we'll find out. Tell me if you hear anything.
Will do. Thanks, Andreo.
Anytime.
Aw. Held on disabled constructors after inspiring wet weather showing in a rain-soaked Catalonia. Some overtake Ferrari. Tenacious performance in Austria held off their rivals for another race. Huh. Seems a... Everyone in the season unfolds, the question isn't who can beat Red Bull, but can anyone even come close? With their imposing pace and strategic brilliance, Red Bull seems poised to dominate once again. Oh my god, these guys really didn't know what would happen. McLaren, despite whispers of a comeback, have not put together enough complete performances. Ferrari's so-called engine enhancements might sound impressive, but they have yet to prove themselves. And then there's Carsport, the plucky newcomers. They're not really newcomers at this point. With a big dreams but little chance of toppling the giants. In this high-stakes game, Red Bull stand tall, leaving everyone else in their dust. That's just how... what's the word? You know, everyone was so convinced. Everyone in the making this game definitely was convinced that Red Bull were going to dominate in 25. It seemed like Consport position to capitalise. After promoting Sarah Fratello, the team has suddenly began to ship more reliable, consistent upgrades, even if the supply limitations meant it was only one car that could carry the update last time out. More cars being developed and both cars being improved, does this raise the question, how far can they go? Okay. The Consport teammates have been enjoying a quiet rivalry this season, but many will remember that wasn't always the case. Just 2 years ago, Jackson accused his then new teammate Mayer of deliberately putting him out of the race in Baku, while Mayer claimed it was nothing more than a misunderstanding. Things were frosty between the two in 23, with neither giving the other space on track, but their relationship has seemingly settled down in recent times. There have even been moments where they have openly talked about their friendship, a remarkable feat considering the stresses that position can put on teammates competing with one another week in, week out. And thus one of them beat the other in the Drivers' Championship, and at the moment it's Mayer who leads the way. That makes sense. It's probably going after we pit Mayer for the last thing. Possibly. I want to be sorry for that. There, I said it. Huh. Lol, lol, lol. Callie, so good to be home. Looking forward to Sunday. Aww. Well, Alpine's quad performance tells us about the floor upgrade. Even when in F2, but when I was still on Hamilton. Yeah. So, yeah, make it 10. So he's on 9 at the moment, isn't he? 10 wins at Silverstone. That would be awesome. I actually hope he gets that now. Now that I've seen that, I hope that's something Hamilton actually gets. That'd be awesome. Lovely opportunity for a low-key Q&A with some fans. Huh. Don't embarrass me, yeah? Be very good about. Oh, it could be a full race. Could be. It was actually a perfect time to pick Jackson if it's the home Grand Prix, so I'm actually quite happy that I picked him now.
Pens. I didn't know we did pens. Did you know we did pens? Should get one for my desk.
Nobody uses pens anymore, Dev.
Where is Andreo?
Just give him a minute.
Nope, I'm gonna head.
Oh, I'll tell him you have to take a call.
You stop. You know, this whole thing would be a lot easier if you were just a bit more understanding.
Easier for you.
What are you talking about? You have my support.
Support?
Yes, you know that.
Wow.
What?
You have never been more distracted than you are right now. There is always something more important to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got quite a lot on at the moment.
Okay, so where is the support you talk about, Dev? Because I haven't seen it.
Come on, Cal, you're fine.
How would you know?
I mean, Dad's death didn't affect you like it affected me, for a start.
So it's about Dad now.
Well, I mean, you weren't sad. You didn't grieve. For all I know, you were happy about it.
If you had asked me, then you wouldn't have to guess.
If you were upset, I would have asked you.
Do you even care?
Of course I care.
Evidently not.
Ah, there we go.
You okay?
Yeah. It's hitting her now, look.
Fine.
There you go.
Hey. Look.
Yeah.
I didn't know you.
Here we get. It's happening
Should've
now.
told me
Yep.
that. Hey. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Tell me about the business.
Ugh. You don't want to know.
I mean it. Why is it so difficult?
Business is in trouble, Cal. Like, serious trouble.
Yeah.
What kind of trouble?
Buying Connor Sport nearly bankrupted Butler Global. It's on a knife edge. We can't go public.
What?
Yeah.
How come?
I don't know. It's weird. It's like the company's only as rich as people think it is. And if any of this gets out, then the whole thing falls to pieces.
And you've been keeping this all a secret?
Andrea knows.
Yeah, I figured.
He's been helping me with the board.
Mm-hmm.
They could just sell up, balance the books. We're not in a strong position.
So, Dad bought Connor Sport and then left you to clean up the mess?
Pretty much.
We are where we are. Classic Dad.
I don't think he intended that,
And
though.
the only way
but...
to prove Connor Sport's value is to make a run for the title. Do we have to win?
Can't argue with first place.
Really, that bad?
Oh. You can tell Andrea I had to take this.
Do what you gotta do.
Mikey! How are you, bud? Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sounds nice.
Oh man, let's hope this battle for the title doesn't kind of make Jackson and Mayo want to one-up each other. There's a lot more at stake here, like last year, or like the last story. But yeah, it finally hit Cal. It finally hit her. It's different times for different people. Everyone is different. Like I said, it didn't really hit me until the funeral for Dad, you know, my dad. But yeah, Callie is feeling that. And for Callie, she's only got really not just Aiden, she's got Casper as well. And maybe in some cases Andrea, but you know, Casper's going to family life. Jackson's all about the racing. Butler's got Devon's got everything on top of him, so he can't even comfort her over anything. So Callie has probably just been spending a lot, doing with a lot of this by herself. You know, I can understand what she said. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't think Davidoff ever intended Devon to clean up the mess that he made, because that's why Davidoff, that makes sense now, because that's why Davidoff was so pushing the team to doing the results. But I don't understand why Davidoff bought something he couldn't even sustain. I don't know what possessed him to do that. Because he'd already plowed a lot of money into the team anyway, as we know from the previous season. But that's why he was pushing them to step up, as it were. It's because his company was in trouble because of it. And then he died, and then poor Devon's just, you know, he's been overwrought with everything, to be honest. And with Callie, she said she wasn't close to her dad, but there it hit her, you know, as you would. So yeah, I think we pretty much need to win, or Butler Global is pretty much done, I would guess.
Here comes Callie Mayer, all over the rear wing of Liam Lawson. Down the Old Maid Straight we go, towards Cobbs, and she's going for it.
Oh boy.
She sends herself, and Liam Lawson spinning out of the race.
Ah, dear, oh dear. I just wonder, could Lawson have done anything different there? Well, is it all on Mayo? It was a late move.
Literally for Staffen and Hamilton in 21, isn't it?
From Mayer,
Literally mirror much for much. Like for like, as it were.
And there's Aidan Jackson racing through.